All right, let's summarize with this. It's about the subordination requires a purpose, a mission. This is about subordination. And habit 2, clear sense of direction and values. A burning yes inside that makes it possible to say no to other things. It also requires independent will, the power to do something when you don't want to do it, to be a function of your own values rather than a function of the impulse or desire of any given moment. It is the power to act with integrity in your own proactive fast creation. And here it says, we are creators. Self-management makes it possible. This is just a summary of the Principles of Personal Management by Stephen R. Covey. The book is entitled 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Powerful Lessons in Personal Change. Anyone destined or someone destined to be the personal leadership potential of the decade or century or lifetime or whatever, and achieve success. All right. Anyways, so that's the idea. That's what we've been talking about. Habit number 1 is personal fruit, practical fulfillment of habit number 1. And habit number 2 is mental creation, and that's based on imagination. Habit number 3 is habit number 1 was you are the creator. I mixed it up. One is you're the creator. You are in charge, and you have unique human endowments and imagination. Number 2 is mental creation. It's based on imagination. Number 3 is personal fruit, the practical fulfillment of habits. And number 1 and 2, in other words, as a creator and also as a person with healthy mental creation and imagination. Principles of Personal Management by Stephen R. Covey for highly effective people. You want to be a highly effective and efficient and excellent person in your own way. It's not about competition or measuring yourself to others. Just figure out your own personal lessons, powerful lessons in personal change. It's a personal journey in life. It's not a competition. It is a personal, everyone is on their personal path, practicing their own personal principles of self-management to whatever level of effectiveness. All right, let's finish with this, complete with this, put a pause here for now with this. This is a quote by Mr. Gother, and he says, things which matter most must never be at the mercy of things which matter least. Is there anything that matters most or least? I don't know. That's the idea of Buddhism and separation. You see, it comes in this book. This book is North American. This book is Asian. So there are different concepts and perspectives of looking at the same thing called life, especially in Nova Scotia province of Canada and Halifax City. My name is Simba. They call me Canadian Simba from Kenya. And I am retired in my 60s, heading to 70, almost 60, heading to 70s. And it's day number 112. 112 days. Simba being inside the house. He cannot go out the house. See. Other nice Canadians, other young people, other professionals, other retired people are able to walk around and walk dogs and go to school, go to work, I don't know, have relationships, go for coffee, Just enjoy a nice day outside, sunshine, rain, whatever experiences the air outside. But for 112 days, Canadian Simba from Kenya, just like any other settler, any other immigrant, any other person who is not Aboriginal in Canada, we are all visitors in this world and in this country, although we claim it to be our own. We're just passing by this journey of life. We're just passing by. We just stay here for a while. Hopefully we have good experiences. But it's day number 112 that Simba has not been able to go out because it's not safe for everybody in Halifax, Nova Scotia province of Canada, especially in the south end. These people are multimillionaires and they're jealous when other people come from around the world and want to stand up and establish themselves. Simba bought a vehicle and moved to a new house close to St. Mary's University in south end of Halifax. And for over 112 days, I started just taking note of it 112 days ago, really particularly. And so, why some pigs want to be more equal than others? We are all pigs. We are all human beings. We are all this, we are all the other. But it's just how human society is, my people. It's just how North America and Canada is designed. Just make the best of it and figure out how to pull yourself up for the bootstraps or whatever, as the book says here. Make the best of it. Maybe the ones that are trying to bully people are the bullies, bullying themselves even more than they bully others. Maybe the ones that are being racist are like more ignorant of themselves and their families and the society and whatever. Because racism is one of the smallest mindsets in humanity ever. But anyone who is racist can be of any culture and heritage. It's just a state of ignorance in the mind. See? I don't know, the racists will not like to hear that. They're like, why are you talking about us? Why are you saying this about us? Why are you saying this about Canada and Halifax and Nova Scotia? What did you want me to do? Go talk about the moon? Go talk about, I don't know, some kind of planet Venus where people never been to? Or some star called Sirius, or some galaxy besides our Milky Way that we have know a little bit of? We don't know much of the other. We think we know. We don't know even a fraction of a tenth or like 1% or 0.0001% of what goes on in the entire universe is expanding everywhere. See? But we think we're effective, so we might as well wallow in our own ignorance and think we are superior to what? To whom? Why, how, and when? Who knows? When is the last time an ant told you that it's superior? Or a monkey or a squirrel or a piece of dust? Or a stick you found, or a leaf that dropped off the leaf. It's like, yeah, I'm superior. I just fell from the leaf. And I have a flower that is so gorgeous, a rose, or a dandelion, or whatever flower, or a leaf like this. When is the last time a leaf like this told you it's superior, or it's inferior, or it's suffering, or it's happy, or it's sad, or whatever? Who knows the emotions of leaves? But you don't see this leaf trying to bully the other one, or try and bomb the other one, or try and, I don't know, whatever. Who knows? Maybe they do it in their own way. Who knows? Who knows for sure? You don't see the ball right there. It's not a basketball. That's like an American football ball. You don't see it trying to like invade the other ball right there. They're just hanging out in their spaces. You don't see this Bible or book here called the Bible trying to invade this one, or bomb, or like crucify this one, or like try to like I don't know, hag this one, or like I don't know, make profit from this painting, or like say whatever, or do whatever. Who knows? You don't see this leaf trying to eat this one, or trying to steal from the other leaf. Who knows? Maybe they do somehow. I don't know. Who knows for sure? What I'm saying is, we are all just one big, beautiful human family. There's always been inequalities in the family of every family, every society, and every human person, life and fingers and everything. There's always inequality. However, we can learn to be highly effective people, reasonable, resourceful, and maybe respectful of each other somehow. Canada is much better than many other countries. It's ranked one of the best countries in the world for over, I think, 15 years, more than about 20 years or whatever. It's been ranking one of the best countries in the world. Still, there's room for improvement. It doesn't mean we are perfect. If we were perfect, the Aboriginal people in Canada would be living like the King of England, or like the white people, or like the, I don't know, Jews, or the Lebanese, or like the, who else, Europeans in Canada. But no, they don't have fresh water. Here in Halifax, we have fresh water. They don't have good services of police or like government and society and well-structured roads and renovated and paved every other season. No, they don't. This is their land. This is their country. This is their kingdom. This is their home. They welcomed us here. But we are so ungrateful that we now shit on the people that welcome us instead of caring about them, instead of being good human beings. Some Nova Scotians from Halifax, Nova Scotia province of Canada, right here, visited my mom and our community in Kenya. We did our best to make them feel welcome and cared for. And they didn't pay 1 cent. We took them around to the park. They stayed for about a month, and then they came here and they went again a second time, 3 of them. And then the first one was just 1 person, and 3 of them, they volunteered, taught music. They went to teach music to about 10 children. They ended up teaching to about 100 or 300 or 400 or about 1,000 children. The community didn't kick them out. The community was not racist to them. The community was not in Kenya. The community was not hateful to them. They went in Nairobi. Nobody bothered them or stole for them or try to bomb them or try to chase them away from the streets and whatever, as is happening to Simba in Halifax, Nova Scotia province of Canada. And not only Simba, it happens to other people too. I'm not saying it's specific just to Simba. It just happens to other people too. It happens to people that may be gay or maybe too fat or too smart or too who knows, whatever else, whatever ranking of society, too different, too quiet, and too serious, too studying too much, to this, who knows, whatever, who knows. Anyways, at least we can try to be good human beings for our own sake, for our families, for our well-being in society, try to get along with others, see. One friend of mine told me that, oh yeah, don't worry about them. The ones that are bullies are going to move away. Oh, because they cannot stand in an environment where there's caring people and all that. They just want to create drama and necessarily this and the other. And he also said a number of things, but it's just probably what's happened there. See, it's the landlord just trying to have a good house for good people from around the world, different countries, different stages in life, different, including he cares for the bees and all that. He's a caring landlord. Who knows if he's involved in all the drama and in all that? Who knows who's involved? It could be the roommates, could be the landlord, could be strangers out there, could be random elements from whichever country, including Kenya, where he come from, or Canada, or USA, or around the world. Could be people in the government, in the police, in whatever organizations, because they're jealous people everywhere. They're greedy pigs everywhere. They're people that want to benefit themselves and take advantage of others in everywhere. People that want to steal, kill, and destroy. People that want to, but they are just only self-harming themselves and their families. They don't understand that. Because of the level of reasoning is just a low level. See, It's not it seems like low level, but it's called heavy energy, and so it's just a dense level of whatever. See, but each one can raise their own frequency and be a highly effective person if they want to, and practice powerful lessons of personal change, and figure out there's no need to shoot this one. There's no need to go bomb different countries. There's no need for that. It's unnecessary, absolutely unnecessary wars and conflicts. It's just like all from human suffering and separation. The idea of divide and rule is being practiced. That's why it's called capitalism. Capitalism means to take advantage. Colonize means to colonize their own minds before they colonize others. So they're possessed by this idea that they want to go and take advantage of others. So they take advantage of themselves, their women, their children, their families, and then they rush around to take advantage of others. Instead of being loving, we can stop that and be loving, be caring, be, I don't know, it's not perfect. We are not perfect, but at least we make an effort. In Canada, we say we are nice, so we try to be nice to each other. Nice does not mean good, but at least we make an effort to be nice enough to get along with each other and to, I don't know, have good society, have good programs that help the poor and the homeless, and even though they're still unwanted in society, because whatever, they could be the strongest genes, or they could be the people that speak their minds, they're honest, they have integrity or whatever. There are some also that have that integrity and kindness and love within every stage of life, every society, every group, middle class, rich. But the richer they are and the more middle class, well educated, the more pretentious people become. This is it's just a fact of life. Some could be educated enough to be able to realize, hey, I'm just an ordinary human being. After all, the more we learn, the more we realize we don't know nothing. See, so much out there that needs to be learned and to be self-educated about. See, education is not about going to school. It's about just self-awareness, and then using imagination and figuring out you can create your own future, your own destiny, your own life, your own, family, your own business, your own, or our own this, or my own this and the other, and then take ownership of personal responsibility, resourcefulness, and respectfulness in whichever reasonable way possible, as best as possible. We are human. We are still subject to error. We err, we make mistakes and this, and hopefully we learn from them. We learn from each other, and then we figure out how to know better, how to and understand that it's important to be a good human being. Good human being. Be a good human being. Simply be wise. Practice 7 habits of highly effective people. Be efficient and excellent in your own way, in each one's own way. It's not a competition. Life is not a competition, people. Life is about cooperation and working with each other. And if you don't want to work with someone, at least don't harm them. Leave them alone. Oh, I don't know, leave the squirrel alone. Don't beat up the dog. Leave it alone. See, if you want to appreciate it, go appreciate a cat, or appreciate yourself and your family, or people that look like you. If you just want to be a racist, then go hang out with people that look yourself. You just remain very narrow-minded, whatever. Or if it's an African, or if it's Asian, or if it's a mixed race, or whatever, it just separates the beauty of humanity. See? But Canada is a multicultural country. The federal government and whoever else brings people here because of their skills to contribute towards society. On reaching here, then there are these differences in the local community, and the people that didn't participate, they are the ones that requested the federal government to bring people to come and be doctors, lawyers, engineers, community workers, social workers, and whatever other profession, and child care workers, or like just cleaning toilets or whatever it is that immigrants come and do here as they're starting out or whatever, see. But so they request that through the occupation codes and everything. But on reaching here, then the local people become jealous of the people that are coming with enthusiasm and great potential. Everyone has great potential, but after being here for so long, people become lackadaisical, and the contentment turns into laziness. Laziness turns into greed. Greed turns to self-corruption, and self-corruption in there, then there's all kinds of self-harm going on because people are just trying to have a nice life. in whichever way. I'm not saying everybody does it. I'm saying in general that happens. That's how kingdoms operate. That's how kingdoms collapse. Same as Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall and he had a great fall. That's how kingdoms collapse. See? And it says all the king's men and all the king's horses were not able to put Humpty Dumpty together again. The same thing happened to the British Empire, the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, and who knows, other empires probably before that, maybe other empires in future. But at least even an empire that is there can be caring. It's said that a society is determined or judged by how they treat the weakest people, the most vulnerable, and the ones that it's not about they treat the privileged. The privileged have access to I don't know, sweet talking this, or like being devious and greedy and corrupt, or like breaking laws and thinking they can get away with it. You can never get away with it. Because how you do that is it's a law of nature. You break the law, then the nature within you is the one that's going to judge you for it. It's called karma. It's called the law of cause and effect. It is called the power of community and of society and of personal development and personal good human behavior. It's conscience. It's called the integrity of the soul, the body, mind, and spirit. You can separate yourself from that. It's within each and everyone to figure out how to be an ID. Sweating.